Hi everyone, today in Integrated Math 1, we're going to go over Chapter 2, Lesson 4. So here are the objectives. Make sure you write them down in your notes. Alright, so steps for solving equations. The first thing we want to do is to simplify the expressions on each side. Use the distributive property as needed. Then, step 2, use the addition and or subtraction properties of equality to get the variables on one side and the numbers without variables on the other side. Then simplify. Step 3, use the multiplication or division property of equality to solve. Alright, so let's try example 5. Solve 9w minus 24, which is equal to 6w plus 18. So 9w minus 24 is equal to 6w plus 18. So first thing I want to do is to go ahead and box my variables, just like I have done in the previous lessons. Then I want to go ahead and get my constants on one side. So I'm going to go ahead and choose to put them on the right hand side, but you could change them to the left. I just prefer to the right now. So I have minus 24, but I want to make that into 0. So I need to add plus 24. Can't just do it to one side. I have to do it to both sides. Now this becomes 0. We have 9w, which is equal to 6w plus 42. That's what we get when we add. Now I want to combine my like terms on one side of the equation. So I want to get my w's all on the left hand side, away from this 42 that is my constant. So minus 6w, because the opposite of positive 6w is minus 6w. Whatever I do to one side, I must do to the other side. That's now gone. 9w minus 6w is 3w, which is equal to 42. Now I'm going to go ahead and box my w, because I want my w by itself. We have 3 times w. The opposite of times is division. So I'm going to divide this side by 3. And if I divide one side by 3, I have to divide the other side by 3. That gives us 1. So w is equal to 14. And there we go. Now let's try example 6. We want to write an equation to find the 3 consecutive integers such that 3 times the sum of the first 2 integers is the same as 13 more than 4 times the third integer. So when I say consecutive integers, I'm saying like if I had like 1, then I had 2, then I had 3. But we have to put them in general terms. So we're going to say x. The next term would be x plus 1. Then we'd have x plus 2. So for example, this could be 1. Then 1 plus 1, that gives us our 2. And then we have 1 plus 2, which would give us our 3. 1, 2, 3. 3 consecutive integers. But they said that we wanted to have 3 times, so 3 times the sum of the first 2 integers, which is this one and then this one. So x plus 1. These are the first 2 integers. And it's a sum. Remember, sum is add. That is equal, the same as 13 more than. The more than is important because that means that the way it's written, it's flipped from the way it's said. So I'm going to have plus here, because more than is plus, and it says 4 times the third integer. So I'm going to have 4 times here first. 4 times the third integer, which is x plus 2. And then I still have to add my 13. And there we go.